Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome. Good morning. This is Ashima and I'm your current affairs and banking awareness faculty on Entri app. In this video, we'll be taking care of all the current affairs and the news events that have been associated in the past few days. We'll be taking into consideration all the news events which are important from all the examination point of view. And post this video, you can also check out the everyday live quiz which happens on Entri app, which is completely free of cost, and it is a short quiz to keep you help in touch with all the important news events in the form of questionnaire. Right, so it's a bit of practice for your questions. Now, starting with the discussion of news events for today, the first news event is Deep Ocean Mission. Now, this mission was recently approved by Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, which was chaired by the Prime Minister of India, that is PM Narendra Modi ji. And this was approved by the cabinet. That means it is soon to be implemented as well. Talking about this mission, who had proposed it, that is Ministry of Earth Science, and therefore Ministry of Earth Science is going to be the nodal agency in this mission. So implementation is going to be looked forward by Ministry of Earth Science, currently under Dr. Harshvardhan Sinha. Dr. Harshvardhan is the one who currently handles this ministry. Now, the mission will be executed for 5 years and the total cost is 4,077 crores, and that is going to be allocated in a phased manner for this. And this project altogether is going to lead to development of deep sea technologies, and for sustainable use of the ocean resources. And third of all, we have blue economy. The target is blue economy, and for that, this is one of our blue economy initiative. When we are talking about it being in a phased manner, the first phase is going to be of 3 years, which will last from 2021 to 2024, and the allocation for first year is 2,823.4 crores currently. There are 6 major components of deep ocean mission, that being development of ocean technology for deep sea mining and manned submersibles, then development of ocean climate change advisory service, then innovation for exploration and conservation of deep sea survey and exploration, energy and fresh water from ocean, and advanced marine station for ocean biology. These are the 6 components that are going to be formed out of it. Then the research vessel which will be required for exploration of deep ocean, that is going to be built by an Indian shipyard, and therefore it is going to create a lot of employment opportunities as well. Then the next news event is BRICS Network Universities. Now, this conference on BRICS Network Universities was held recently and was hosted by Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, or IIT Bombay. And the theme of the conference was electric mobility. Now, BRICS' current chairship is with India, and therefore, India had the chairship for this BRICS Network Universities conference as well. 18 experts from BRICS nations had participated in the conference that was held, and about 100 students and researchers and faculty members from BRICS Network Universities were a part of this conference as well. Then we have National Maritime Heritage Complex. Now, for this, Ministry of Culture has made an agreement with Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways. Ministry of Culture, which is under Prahlad Singh Patel, and Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways under Mansukh Mandavia. National Mission for National Maritime Heritage Complex is the first of its kind complex in India, and it is going to be developed at the Archaeological Survey of India site, which is in Lothal. Lothal is an Archaeological Survey of India site, and ASI is the one which is going to develop it because it is under Archaeological Survey of India currently. Right? Then, if we talk about Lothal city is a prominent city of Indus Valley civilization from 2400 BC. Both the ministries are going to start off its development. So if we talk about the design, the lighting, digital technology, that will be by Ministry of Culture, and therefore Ministry of Culture is going to help in its Funding as well. How will the funding be facilitated? Ministry of Culture will have a NMHC fundraising for National Culture Fund. Right, from this fund 15 crores, this currently funding comes under Ministry of Culture, and from this 15 crores are going to be allocated to NMHC. Also, if we talk about the area that is going to be developed, it is going to be 400 acres, which is going to be accommodated by NMHC. And through this 15 crores are going to be raised, so all these news events have been covered. Then to the next news event, World Competitiveness Index 2021, which was released by Institute for Management Development, IMD. In this, India is ranked at 43rd position, while the top rank holder was Switzerland as per the ranking. The second rank was of Sweden and the third rank was of Denmark. There were four parameters on which it was ranked, government efficiency being the new parameter in this year's report. And in all four parameters, the rank of India was 46 in government efficiency, economic performance was 37, business efficiency was 32, and infrastructure was 49. So these were the four parameters on the basis of which this ranking was released. Right? Then we have a Global Peace Index 2021. Now, this was released by Institute for Economics and Peace, and that is based in Sydney. It's a global peacefulness report for all around the world. And if we look at the report, first of all, the rank was topped by Iceland, and therefore the most peaceful country is Iceland, whereas India was ranked 135th. That is, India is not one of the peaceful nations, it is one of the disturbed nations. And possibly the reason why India has been placed in this is because there have been multiple protests that have happened in India. So, right now, when we talk further about it, we also have the score of India in GPI, that is 2.553, which is not quite a good one. Right, so this is also not a good report in that terms. The countries were based on the report of countries was based on 23 indicators and three domains of societal safety and security, ongoing domestic and international conflict, and the degree of militarization. These are the three domains on which the ranking was based. The least peaceful country this year was Afghanistan. Afghanistan was the least peaceful country for this year. Then we have H Energy, which has signed MOU with Petro Bangla, and MOU was signed for the respective thing for regasification LNG supply from India to Bangladesh through a cross-border natural gas pipeline, which is a 250-kilometer Kanai Chatta, which runs from West Bengal to Srirampur, Bangladesh, and this pipeline is going to be functional in 2023. So from 2023, this 250-kilometer pipeline is going to be functional, right? Then a few one-liners. Government of Sri Lanka has signed an LOC agreement with Exim Bank for the project on solar energy sector. So India is going to extend 100 million US dollars for line of credit support to Sri Lanka and for its solar projects as per the proposal. Indus Easy Credit is a comprehensive digital lending platform which was launched by IndusInd Bank recently, which will allow banks customers to fulfill their banking needs in a very easy and seamless manner, and it is going to offer end-to-end digital connectivity using the India stack. Then, as per the Confederation of Indian Industry (CII), India's GDP growth for financial year 22 is going to be 9.5%. 8th Asian Defense Ministers Meeting Plus was held in a virtual manner, and it was attended by 18 countries, that being Asian countries, which are already 10, and 8 other dialogue partners were also a part of this. The current chair of ASEAN is Brunei, and therefore this meeting was also chaired by Brunei. UK and Australia have agreed on a free trade agreement between both the countries. Government of Rajasthan is going to establish Vedic education and a Sanskar board. and therefore students will have a knowledge of Sanskrit scriptures and Vedas imparted to them. Prime Minister Modi has launched customized crash course program for COVID-19 frontline workers recently, which will be conducted in 111 training centers over 26 states which have been identified for this. And the training will be given to approximately 1 lakh frontline workers. And the aim of the program is to fight against corona in the next phase to meet the challenges of this. There are 6 job roles, basically home care support, basic care support, advanced care support, emergency care support, sample collection support, and medical equipment support that will be given to COVID-19 frontline workers. And the central component of it's a special program under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, and therefore the financial allocation is approximately 276 crore rupees. That is the financial allocation for this particular project. And if we talk about the Kaushal Vikas Yojana, that is an initiative of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and that is currently under Mahendra Nath Pandey. Then Shagun is the name of a contactless prepaid gift card which was launched by LIC Card Service, and it is powered by IDBI Bank and is on a RuPay platform. So LIC, CSL and NPCI have come to an agreement for establishing of this gift card, right? Then Government of India has extended fourth line of credit support to of 108.28 million US dollars to Eswatini, which is the smallest country of South Africa, and the support is going to be used for constructing their parliament building. And with this extension of line of credit, the total value of Eswatini by India has reached 176.58 million US dollars. The total line of credit from India to Eswatini. US Trade Forum 2021 was held under the theme of Towards a Green and Inclusive Recovery, and the forum is a part of UNCTAD, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, and from India the representative was Piyush Goyal. Was the representative of India for this. Then Project Oxygen for India it is an initiative of Government of India to set up production of medical oxygen to meet its demand for the future pandemic in the country for maybe a third phase that might come forward. So this initiative is from the Office of Principal Scientific Advisor of Government of India, and in this a national consortium of oxygen is going to be set up, and that is going to take care of the fact that all the raw materials which are required for oxygen supply, that is zeolites and oxygen plants and compressors and ventilators, all of these are in ample amount in the country in case a pandemic hits again. NGO named Malaria No More in partnership with India Meteorological Department and India Council of Medical Research, they have come together to form India Intra-Agency Expert Committee on Malaria, which is going to look at all the advanced climate-based solutions to boost the elimination of malaria from India. And it is going to complete the goal of the Prime Minister of India, that is elimination of malaria by the year 2030, which is the target of India currently. With this, we'll be winding up this segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video with more news events. Until then, goodbye, take care, and have a wonderful day ahead.